Yo, what up, guys? What up, free thinking souls? Hope you're having a good day. I'll come here. I'm going to teach you about the importance of hair today and what it's really about. All the hair on our head. Yeah, because when I first started out researching, I couldn't find any like further information about it, and I was sort of seeing the same sort of things. I've got like, it's like years of information. I've just like stacked it all up in my book. So yeah, got my whiteboard ready. Gonna get down, gonna get busy with it. Show you how important hair is. Yeah. Righto. So hair is your aerial. And I said this to a lot of people before and they laugh at me and they say, oh, it's not. I was like, oh, it is, bruv. It's part of your ectoderm. Your ectoderm creates most of yourself. So I've got a lot of information from Yaki Awakened. Amazing guy. He does mucusless diet and herb healing and all sorts. If you're interested in that, you should look into Richard Anderson, mucusless diet. Look into a rapper, a veg. What's veg? Inspect the veg. Inspector Veg. He's a legend. And yeah. So Yaki Awakened. So I took a little bit of what he said and I really liked it. It's really cool. So hair is the external nervous system. The ectoderm forms the exoskeleton. Hair follicles come from the same thing that make up your sweat glands, brain, skin, spinal cord. It's mad. It's crazy. Like when you go into it, it's like, holy shit, like fucking, and you get excited because it's like you've just unlocked the door that's just been sitting there the whole time. Oh yeah, and fucking, I just saw something. It's like barbershops on every corner, ready to cut off your hair. It's like, dan dan dan. It's your vibration, man. It's your energy. It's your seventh chakra body. So we got the root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and so your seventh chakra body is your hair. I'll get onto this later, but yeah, long hair is the best. Get that off my screen. Right, so it's very important to sweat as it gets rid of metabolic waste and toxins. 20-minute. I do 20-minute, like or 20-minute, 30-minute type of body workouts, no weights, just at home, so you can really express yourself and like you don't need to pay for gym membership and all that shit. So especially through the COVID, all the COVID lies, and I was inside just whamming out press ups, just bar like, and frog jumps. They fuck up your legs, but yeah. Hair is an extension of your nervous system, so it's your feelings. The epithelial lining of your mouth and anus and your cornea of the lens of your eye are made up from your nervous system, which are all sensory receptors. I see through a sensory receptor, which is my eyes. I taste through a sensory receptor, which is called my tongue. I hear through a sensory receptor, which is called my ears. I smell through a sensory receptor, it's called my nose. I smell through I feel through a sensory receptor, it's called my fingers. So these are all made up of the ectoderm. They're all your sensory receptors. Oh yeah, so and the amount of people that have told me hair isn't important, or it's not connected to the nervous system, and it's just, you know, you can just get rid of it and it just means nothing. It's wrong. It's all wrong. You know, it's very much connected to your being, and even through like Kirlian photography, you can put it under that camera, special camera lens, put it under that, take the snap, and you can see the electricity, the electromagnetic electricity coming off of it. It's nuts. Yeah. So the adrenals are made up from the same thing as the ectoderm. The pineal and the pituitary gland are also made up of the same thing. So the pineal gland creates your melatonin and serotonin. The pineal and the pituitary are both made from the same cells as your skin, your brain, your spinal cord, your hair, and your nervous system. Also, the penis is the pineal gland. It's like, you can look at it as like your spine and then your head. Like you've got, maybe your balls could be your legs or something, like, and then your spine, and then your helmet just be your head. But it's true, because it's like, you see, when you look at the penis, it splits in two, and also, like, you say penis, penile, like, and then when you hold your semen and get into semen retention, you're holding your seed and that life force. You can put it into creative, whatever you want to get into, creative sort of things. I practice it. It's amazing. You know, like, if you spend your life watching porn and wanking your life away, or cheating birds and things, and just that don't love you, you know, you waste your energy, man. It's one thing doing that, but then, you know, like, being alone is a magical thing to truly love yourself and truly just get into life. Like, truly, like, it's, you know, you gotta be whole to have a girlfriend. Like, you gotta be one to find another, and you be a super being. That's out of another book, but yeah, there's so many things, so many tangents I could go off. But yeah, that book is hold up. So this is the Celestine Prophecy. Amazing book. It changed my life. It's super cool. Yeah, he's a legend, this guy, James Redfield. And yes, you gotta be whole first to really love your bird, or you always be bickering. We have control dramas as well. Like, we can be I can't remember it, but yeah, we have control dramas since young, and we get passed them on. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Adrenals, same thing as the ectoderm. So yeah, so when we look at Baphomet, everyone goes, whoa, Baphomet, whoa, steady. It's a bit satanic. Fucking, it's not, because, you know, this guy Elias Levi, he made Baphomet, and he put all of the things in it that actually resemble, like, the highest being. And so when we look at, like, I've got Baphomet over here, actually. Yeah, hold up. Just take that off. These cases, man, they always break so easily. Amazon cases. So yeah, so we see, like, when we look at this, we think, oh, steady, oh, satanic and that, but it's you know, it's really not. Like, he made this with a purpose, not to be evil. You know, this is the triad. This is the ultimate life force of everything. It's the ultimate thing. Is and then we see Ida and Pingala here with the caduceus. We always see that on the, like, what's it, the hospital vans and things. But you know, they're not healing you. They're not teaching, you know, anyone anywhere how to truly be healthy. This is the sign of true health. It's the sign of the double helix. It's the 8 is great. It's the, like, ultimate thing to keep your vibes going, like whatever keeps you happy, man. Yeah, there it is. It's what gets your chakras buzzing. Like, it's the yin and yang. It's all the flow. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing that can make you fly, I mean, it's there's just a lot of corruption, really. Like, everything natural gets corrupt, and you know, this image has been corrupt into some evil image, because you know, it's a goat, and goats have always been looked at as like this bad thing. It's not, like, it's really just, yeah. So it's really not bad. I mean, even when we look at the name Lucifer, we're looking at the same name as what Jesus is, and everyone's like, whoa, steady, don't say Lucifer. We're like, it's the same. It's Lucifer. Why is Latin in the Bible? It's you know, Lucifer is the morning star. It's the bringer of light, and that's exactly what they say Jesus is the morning star. It's look into Gnosticism, so that's really good, cool knowledge. And Abraxas, look into Abraxas. He's crazy, even higher than the monad, apparently. But yeah, so I'll carry on with this. A lot of knowledge here, man. You guys are in for a treat. Rev. So membranes. Check out membranes. The membrane receptors are on the epidermis layer of the skin, and the skin is created from the same cells as the brain. Specialized molecule proteins attached to or integrated into the cell membrane through interactions with specific ligands, hormones, and neurotransmitters. The receptors facilitate communication between the cell and the extracellular environment. So this means the receptors on your skin that are attached to your hairs are in communication with everything around you, which is cool, man. It's cool. Cold wind blows or something spooky happens and the hair stands up on the back of your neck. That was your hair through your sensory senses actually feeling something externally and bringing that information back by way of receptors. So, super cool knowledge. You know, like, anyone that's on YouTube now, they're looking for like the coolest, like, you know, video to get them down with some cool knowledge. Like, I'll get them up with some cool knowledge. Yeah, man, I've compiled this, so I've got you covered. Right. So yeah, 7 is heaven, bruv. 7 is heaven. The crown chakra is the vibration of your hair. So hair resonates with air. So it's take out the H. It says air. Monks say the breath is like the spirit. So it's the spirit, and so it's air. It's your heart chakra. Yeah. And Resonates also resonates with air, which is also ether, which is the heavens, heavens. So you got your hair. This is there's also many stories with when was it in China, and one guy in China, he was like a ruler, and he wanted to rule, and he saw the Shaolin temples were strong and wise and had all this knowledge, and there's a great video online about it too, but there is and they came and destructed all these temples. They chopped off their hair, they put them in prison, and yeah, they really messed up. Like China, this is they messed up China, and this is why they fled to India, I'm pretty sure, and they learned knowledge from India. Yeah, and Indian kung fu, and kung fu comes from India, supposedly. But yeah, so what we got? Where are we? Yeah, heavens. 7 is heaven. So hair is part of your auric field. So when you grow longer, hair, your aura grows along with your vibrations. And they say that the tips of your hair are like the tips of the antenna. I heard somewhere it's like it takes 3 years for that to like rejuvenate and go back to how it once was. Yeah. So don't cut your hair. Nah, I mean, well, yeah, do what you want, but yeah, I sort of feel like not cutting my hair. Actually, I started my locks like on the 30th of October. It's kind of cool because it's the 8 and it's got 8 on now. 8's everything. It's the dragon. It's the Iron Pingala. It's I might say the sun over moon, or so they're doing their like double helix type of thing going on. Yeah, just a little bit, just kind of sort of knotting up a little bit. Yeah, I've been separating them so they don't like grow into clumps. I've done it like quite a few times before, and they like grow into clumps, and when you pull it up, you know, they just like all come together, and like, yeah, it can sort of mess with you when you're washing. But that's just what I like. And yeah, so that's the it's like the golden ratio. You see, everything works in spirals. I was going to talk about this in a minute, but it's the Iron Pingala. You see, some of these, I mean, all of them really, but yeah, they've all just twisted, and my hair grows a lot wavier when I just don't brush it. Cool. Polyester. It harms your endocrine system. It's not a good one, you know, because it's unnatural, man-made thing, and it can like invigorate. It's an invigorator, and it twists you up, like when you rub your hair on a carpet or something, and it goes. It's messes up your vibration. So the more natural your clothes are, the more your body's at peace. That's why, you know, I reckon a lot of people can agree with this. When you're wearing natural clothes, you just feel comfy, you feel good, you feel like, I don't know, I feel confident in all natural clothes. It just feels nice. So it's really good for you. It's like everywhere, you know, everywhere you see like unnatural clothes, and nah. Nope, not good. So the story of Samson and Delilah is a good representation of how powerful your hair is. He had seven locks, seven as heaven, so heaven. Yeah, yeah. And he cut them off. He lost his power. So gastration, the process that establishes all three germs. Sperm is a germ. That moment of conception when all that seed, zinc and testosterone really hits the ovary, and them eggs come together and unite as one, and you start to see the zygote growing, which is the embryo made up of the ectoderm, mesoderm and the endoderm. So this is the creation of yourself when, you know, you're just having sex, getting rough, and then, you know, like over the months, this is what happens, the creation of yourself. There's even a spark of light when you enter the egg. Like they've like looked on the screen and they've just seen bow, light. So we're beings of light. Yep, we are beings of light. We're stars. Sound, light and water. We're stars. That's what the stars are. Sound, light and water. If you get a good enough camera, P1000, P900, you look at the stars, they look exactly like shimmering bodies of light in the sky. You know, they slowly rotate just like a clock around our sky. But that's a one other video. I've talked in other videos about it, but yeah, we're beings of light. We're sound, light and water. Yeah. So yeah, Kirlian photography. It's the blue aura. The blue aura of vibration, throat chakra. So important insights of hair. The tree grows out unperfect branches, all shooting out like electricity, bearing fruit or pretty flowers on the outside. We can see the same for our hair that is natural, unperfect, rugged, and has character. The longer you leave your hair uncut, the more fruit you bear. Roots and crown fruits. Magnified hair looks like palm tree trunks. We are the only species that grows excessive amounts of hair on our heads. The Bible talks a lot about our hair being vital to stay connected to the Most High. Our hair takes the same shape of our guts and brain parts. In fact, every part of our bodies could be compared to hair in some way. And so yeah, I mentioned mucusless diet, and so look into mucoplaque cleansing. If you research up now and you look at what mucoplaque is, you'll be like, holy shit, I've got this inside me. Yes, you have, boy. And you need to get it out. It's toxic. It's disgusting, man. I released a lot of it. I might still have a little bit left, but it can come, so for some people it can come out like hard rubber car tire type of thing, and this is what's, you know, causing our blood to be toxic, our whole our whole body to start creating all these cancers and all this messed up shit. So look into that, and if that doesn't like make you want to be on this mucusless diet, I don't know what will. It's you know, all the years accumulated mucoplaque. So yeah, I done it. You can do it with just psyllium husk and bentonite clay, or you can look in, you know, it's a bit more expensive, but you look into Richard Anderson's books. Yeah, Richard Anderson. I'll just show you that. This is a really good book. Yeah, really awesome book. Yeah, super cool guy. Like teach you everything about mucusless diet. For the win, bruv. The government lie. You can live off just carrots and raw fruits and whatever, you know, raw stuff. They lie that you can't. And this is the thing. They'll say, oh, you can only live off of raw meat. And you must need your raw meat. Rotten flesh. And it's just like what's going on, man? It's not right. And you know, like for them to say it's better to live off death and rotten meat than to live off like herbs and raw fruits and veg. It's mind blowing. Like veg is alive. Veg is there. It's alive. It's got water in us, water in it for us, and yeah. It's amazing. I eat a lot of carrots and I make my own hummus. So, get on it, son. So hair locking together forms the double helix. It's that same. Get on my whiteboard. Go with oosh. This one. Hallelujah. This one, that one, bam bam, boom boom boom, bam bam bam. Ida and Pingala. Well, usually it's a bit of a dark one. That one. Yeah, sort of looks the same really, but yeah. Yeah, it's everything. It's you'll see it everywhere. And you can look like be like eyes. Sort of see that on there. Yeah. Be like eyes. Boobies. Be like yeah. Yeah, it's the ultimate. Get that going and ultimate vibe. Oh, also got tons of notes down here, so you know you're gonna be with me for maybe even an hour. I don't know, like if you wanna stay for it. So Buddhist monks shave their heads, but praise Buddha with a rishi knot. It's pretty crazy. I got Buddha just over there. I got Buddha over there. He's chilling. Let's see my little desk of Buddha. He's chilling. You know, he's doing his thing. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mystery. But it's not. Because a lot of things that are natural and good might not matter. Good always gets destructed because it's the most highest vibe, you know, resonating at this higher vibe, you know, it always gets destructed because, you know, like this whole system's out to destruct what's good. And like, you know, bad always say, oh, we're the best, but you're down here, bruv, your vibration's rubbish. And then, you know, the highest will be up there like, bam, like we've got the highest vibe, but, you know, they'll still do anything and everything that, you know, like, the bottom will do to protect themselves and like will just come off with all these styles and that's why the lowest always lose, because you know we got the Iris vibe becoming like Shaolin monks in this game, like which you know destruct it like you know like sadhus, they have like really long locks but like Buddhists, they say like it's a form of detachment to shave off the head, and they do it on like full moons and stuff. But like it's another, you know, it's a babble. It's a whole babble, like, you know, because when I have my hair, I really feel like, you know, not enough people walk around with dreadlocks, and it really kind of sends a ruckus through people, because a lot of people, hate. Some will love it, but it just is. That's the way it goes. Like a lot of black people will hate on me. A lot of them will think like, you shouldn't have dreadlocks. It's wrong. But if my hair can do this naturally, if it can just, I didn't even go to the barbers for this or anyone. If it can just do this naturally and not up, it can be for anyone. We're all colours of the wheat. We're like, we're all human. This whole system's out to destruct us and take our heart and set us apart from each other. Everything, man. It's all there. It's all perfectly laid out to make you hate on the next man for wanting to do something cool. Like, it's all mad. Yeah. Moving on. So, okay. Yeah, but it's really weird. It's like, like monks shaving heads when they're praising Buddha, like with the rishi knot and yeah, it's crazy. So we can see in all of nature that when it grows to its full potential or its blossoming state, it gives out seeds or pollen or fruit or just beautiful colours. Like a beautiful flower, once blossoms, it bears pollen and beautiful hues for the ecosystem to run its course again. Yeah. Dreadlocks keep the hair in. Even like when the hair comes off of your head, you think it's dead, you think it's gone, but it still holds vibration. It still holds you, your being. It's this is why Rastas they knot their hair, and it really holds your vibration. It creates that crown. This is your crown on your head. And there's so many barber shops in every corner, and they wanna chop it off, and everyone looking at you like, Louis, when you gonna chop off your hair? When you gonna chop off your beard? So I'm like, no, bruv, I'm not chopping it off. Nah. It's here to stay, bruv. Yes. Yeah, and don't ever feel down about if your boss or your brother, your sister, whoever is telling you like, oh, you look like you just look dirty, kind of like. Don't even listen to that. Don't even hear it. What you're listening to is right here, because you know there's something higher than this perfect system they've made for us to look so pris. Like, nah, man, you look rugged. You look rugged as possible when you be a kid, because being a kid's awesome, and you know there's more mystery to this earth than you've been shown mainstream, man. We live on a puddle. How many puddles are there? Water sits level, man. We live on a puddle. Come on, man. How many puddles are there? Infinite. 8 on the side. Come on, man. Infinite. We live on a puddle. See, I'm going on tangents. It's fine. It's, like your compass points. So I'm pointing. The compass points. The compass needs to sit flat, and it points to a magnet. We live on a puddle, man. Water sits level. You can check it with a level in your bath, even if your bath isn't level. Let's move on. Naturally finds its level. Like, when I find my balance, I go like this. Whoa, and I found it. And I still like that. Just like water goes, and it goes like that. Yeah. So hair locking together forms the double helix and the ida and pingala around the caduceus, the spine. Everything in culture, everything in this system now, this circuit board system these days is out to disrupt your being, to disrupt your higher self. And when I say higher self, I mean like all this knowledge, like anything creative, being just trying to be yourself, or like to disrupt you know, looking into real health. What real health is, they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know things like that. They want to turn you into something very something very conformed. You know, something, you know, like John D. Rockefeller saying, "I want workers, not thinkers." But we're creating thinkers, and we're gonna burn down Babylon again. Boom. Yeah. So Pingala around, so Ida and Pingala around your caduceus spine and Sushumna and the golden ratio. You see the golden ratio everywhere when you open up a fruit, or it's the torus field. I might be talking forever about this, but it doesn't matter, you know, whatever. You know, I hope you're enjoying yourself with the info, and yeah, have fun, dread your hair, fuck what your boss says, man. You know, like, just roll out. There's also, if you think like, you know, dreading hair is going to take ages to dry. I was thinking the exact same thing, like, how am I going to dry my hair quicker? But there's like these cool like bonnet things you can wear on your head with a thing out the back, and you can just put it into your hair dryer and it'll dry your hair pretty quick. That's pretty cool. I'd love to be somewhere hot, but I'm in the UK, and so yeah, I'm in the UK. Don't get like any sun. It's always like moody. You know, chemtrails everywhere, bro. Harp everywhere. Disrupting the weather, bruv. So dreadlocks are the literal, the physical, and the spiritual universal formation. You can see this in all of nature. So black man's hair can go up like branches, like Eric Jamal's hair from Coast Contra. He's got some cool locks. It's like his crown. It goes right up, like, or down like a willow tree. Well, mine just go down. So you see this. The palm tree is like our hair when it's magnified. If you look at hair magnified, it looks like a palm tree, which is quite cool. Yeah, so these bits like start sticking up. They're usually flat when your hair is like quite oily, I guess. So they sit flat, but then they sit up when they all flick up, and that's why your hair all like sticks together and it gets all crunky. Yeah. Yeah, like you see the cut palm tree, and then you just see like, you know, nothing there, but then the fruitation fully grown, it's like that. Bears fruit, nuts. So yeah, cool. Okay, I like this bit. It's pretty cool. So I had this idea where like, if we were to grow our hair all the way past our root chakra, then we would align all chakras, and it will be like resonating with all of them together. There's also an 8th chakra, which is the bindu. It's not talked about a lot, and it sits just where the hair usually does a little curly thing. It's a red sort of sun, so moon under the sun. With it as an 8. Got that actually. Hold on. We've got root and bindu. So yeah, I got 8 of these. I went to India, got 8 of these. Yeah, see, like we got the moon and the sun above it. Yeah. Yeet. So ethereal. The real is so when you grow your hair out, you it's an extension of your vibration. So it's really like extending your torus field. We all have a torus field, just like an apple, and you extend that, and you become more spiritual, more intertwined with nature, and this is why they make it cool to just cut hair and have all these hairstyles and stuff. It's like, guarantee back in the day they all had long hair and long beards, and like some, I don't know, Viking or something. They're braiding their beards and things, like men looking like it's too girly to braid your beard. Like, nah, bro, nah. Yeah. So ethereal. It's the real Ariel, not a broadcasting brainwash EMF Ariel. So ET. So see that. So you can break down ethereal, the word. You get E, the real, E the real, so, or ET hair eels, ET hair reels, ETH Ariel. So it's like, it's the real Ariel. It's part of your ether. If you look into what the ether is, you're looking into, it's the higher realms in the firmament of this, like the gases, and like when you say getting gas, like this is like your culture. It's spinning, and it creates that vibration. Yeah, like electricity. It's like, yeah. So when you look into, was it the pine tree? Pine tree has a lot to do with our to our pineal gland, and so when we look at, so we got pink locks. You break that pink down, so it's pin K locks. So like pin, like, because the pine tree, it's got the pins at the top, and then it's like down to roots, and so yeah, like your crown is like, it's like the pine tree, and it like bears the it bears the pine cones, and pine cones have always been looked at as like your pineal gland. Yeah, so dreadlocks are your red lock. They're your roots. It's like from red to red, whatever, like from roots to crown fruits type of bindu chakras, and red to red. So when hair is allowed to grow to or past the Muladhara, the base of the spine, it aligns with all chakras, helping them to flow. Having the hair down the back also helps with this. This is what I sort of found out, and I was like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. Like, yeah. So Oh, I need the toilet. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So I always big shout out to Eric Dubay, ODD TV, D Murphy 25, and Mind Unveiled. All these guys, they'll like help you like become more aware and get you interested in all types of knowledge. And Mind Unveiled has some great videos on the mucusless diet, and he has great relations to what Jesus said in the Bible. And like the whole Bible is it's not just like a story we've been told, but it's Gnostic, and it's a teaching from a really wise man like Buddha. He's Buddha, and he taught the greatest teachings, and his teachings have been corrupted by the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church, the Jesuits, they're not out to help you, they're not out to speak the truth. They're all down for water curving and a ball earth and all this nonsense. It's all bullshit. You know, they created the bullshit idea. They created the ball earth. The Jesuits, you can look into this too. The Jesuits created that. No word of a lie. They created it to disrupt the flat earth, natural level water knowledge we already had in place. And yeah, I really need a toilet. I think this might be ended, but yeah, I'll maybe do another video on it if I think of any more knowledge. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I definitely did, telling you about the knowledge. And yeah, yeah, I think that's it. All right, peace.